All right. Well, hi. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. I love this show. I want to ask you specifically about the finale. So her baby ends up being Smiley, which is crazy. And whether Boyd tells her that or not is kind of irrelevant. She still knows it's not human. But can you talk about sort of how you think that's going to affect her emotionally? And she still thought she was pregnant, isn't? Will she be grieving at all? Just kind of how is it going to affect her overall, do you think?
I think it definitely will affect her in a major way. If not the whole pregnancy experience itself, just the the shock of what she saw. She will definitely be grieving something, I think. Even if it's who she was before what this experience made of her, which is essentially a murder. Yeah, yeah.
That's fair. Now, talk about her relationship with Ellis in the sense that he didn't believe her, and I mean, he was willing to help her no matter what happened, but he didn't believe she wasn't pregnant no matter what she seemed to say to him. Is their relationship going to after be affected by that? I mean, can they get back to what they were, or do you think it will still be different now?
Hmm. I think things will be a little different now. I think she understands that trying to get someone to believe what was happening is hard, and I think she's able to give him that kind of grace, but um, she's done things that he knows about, and if it were me, I would want to be understanding, but everybody's human here, and everybody has their own way of dealing with things. And Ellis went from thinking he's going to be a father, and now he found out that he isn't, and then his wife went through this whole thing. So I think trying to figure out who they are now together, it's going to be really interesting to watch.
You talk about being understanding. Do you think she can forgive Elgin for what he did?
You know what? I'm going to say yes. I think that's who she is. Um, I think that's who she is. And also, with the things she's seen, I think of all the people that would be understanding, it would be Fatima. But we'll find out.
Okay. The next thing I want you to kind of think about is Tilly. I mean, we don't know if they're going to decide to tell everybody. We don't know what's going to happen. She may even decide to tell people. But if the town does find out, do you think they can be forgiving? Or will they try to put her in a box? Just your own opinion. What do you think could happen? I know a lot of this is sort of conjecture, but
Um, I think that the standard will change. I think that the gray area will play a major role next season if we get one. Especially since Dale is gone. Uh, I'm curious to see who's gonna stand apart from the crowd to like really point things out as they are, black and white it, figure it out. But I think that it's such a weird situation to be in. So I think the gray area is gonna play a major role in their decision.
yeah. How early on did you know exactly what was going on with the pregnancy? I mean, did you know from the beginning it was going to be pregnant, not pregnant, pregnant with?
No, I I really wanted to know. I even asked John Griffin, our writer. I was like, "So is she actually pregnant, or is this just a head inside her head thing?" And he was he was very cryptic about it. So up until the moment I got the episode that told me what happened, I didn't really know what happened.
Does it make it like, do you have to kind of, I guess, make up what it is in your head, or is it easier not knowing since the character doesn't know?
You can
Like,
try to make things up in your head, but you can't. There's so many moving pieces on this show. Um, if there's a situation where you think I need a definite answer, you can either ask John. He won't tell you. Um, but he'll be like, if you want to play with that, you go ahead. And then if it ends up being the wrong thing, I'll let you know. I'll let you know to yeah. It's not very helpful.
that's true. Let me ask you something. As I don't, maybe you know the answer to this. Maybe it was cut. I don't know. Did she tell Ellis about the blood as well as the rotten food? Because it does not tell us one way or the other.
I think she told him about everything. I think she told him about everything. I don't know if that's the truth. Um, But if she didn't, there would definitely be conversations to be had next
Yeah,
season.
they definitely have lots of conversations to be had. Was it hard doing some of that dark stuff this season, like drinking the blood and eating all that? Was that hard to kind of go there?
They tried so hard to make it easy for me, but the idea of just like fake sweet heavy stuff at the bottom of my stomach was and then I also would get like prosthetic pieces in my mouth and it was a sensory nightmare. Um, but the rotten food was cake with a lot of
Good at
molasses
least. That's
and
good.
black dye.
Well, I assumed the pregnant belly, you didn't have it real long, but I'm assuming it was not comfortable and fun to do.
Again, they tried their best. They take such good care of us. It was fun until they would start stuffing it, and then they made me a different one that would blow up, which I would have to walk around with tubes. So yeah, it wasn't too comfortable. No.
I'm
Need to go to
sure.
the bathroom? Forget about it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Well, I know we're over a minute. She said a minute a while ago, but thank you. I appreciate your time. Last time my other writer did it because I had COVID when I was supposed to talk to you. So it's
Huh.
nice to get to talk to you finally. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
and I love the show. Now he's crazy, but I love the show.
Thank you so much.
A lot. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Bye bye.